Eden Prairie's taking on Edina tonight in the South Rink at Braemar Arena. We got the Eden Prairie team right here. It is 7:22, and we've got the countdown started. So we are going to be ready to go here. And I brought my daughter with me, and she left me. She walked away. Hey, Linda, Evie's here somewhere. Evie's here. Yep. Might have to go find her. So we got a full team, I believe, except for Will Schultz, who has a broken leg. And apologies, Will and Charlie Schultz, for me calling out Charlie breaking his leg. The last time we played at Edina, it was actually Will. I usually try to stick with just last names, and so when I was searching my memory bag, Charlie's name jumped out first. So my apologies. So Eden Prairie, I believe we're coming off a win, maybe 2 wins, maybe 1. Can't remember. That was, we did have a win against Chaskatchan. That was 8 days ago. So this is the first time that Eden Prairie has played in a game since then. Luke Erickson in net. The Hornets look something like that. Saw their goalie practicing with a racquetball before the game. I'm sure Mr. Erickson does the same thing. It's in the back seat of my truck. So go Eagles. Last time we played, Eden Prairie lost by 3. It was 3-0. So Eden Prairie is looking to at least get a goal and keep this game close. Edina, as I recall, had 2 goals in the first period, 1 goal in the second period, and no goals in the third the last time we played. So Eden Prairie, maybe a little more offensive production. We'll find out. Hola. Did you want to run the camera? We have 2 refs, at least. Three refs. We have 3. Team's getting ready. 15 minutes on the clock. Got Mr. Conrad in the box. Hopefully Eden Prairie stays out of the box. We need everybody on the ice. Erickson finding his way to the first and third period goal for Eden Prairie. Ref's checking with Erickson. He's saying he's good to go. And there's the face-off. Dobchuk took it. Eden Prairie. I'm sorry, Edina coming into the Eden Prairie zone, circles around. Now with the chance, takes a shot. Erickson had to make a save. Edina in the corner, centers it. Still centered. Ended up in the skates of Adams. And Dobchuk goes cross ice, hits Peterson on the move. Peterson working into the zone. Peterson feeds Dobchuk, and Dobchuk wraps it around to Peterson, who sends it all the way around. Segfeld on it, takes a shot towards the net, and saved by the Edina goalie. Held as well.
Oh, thank you for your help with everything. Appreciate it.
Yeah, maybe next time I'll separate Charlie and Will a little better. There's the first name that came to mind. I don't know. Edina gets it out of the zone. Tucker stops it in the neutral zone. Hall trying to get it in. He does. Gets knocked down as well. Edina with the puck. Edina sends it into the Eden Prairie zone. Now up front, centered. Lee gets in the way. Now a shot went off Wagner's skate and deflected wide of the net. Edina trying to make some progress. Hall chips it up to Elmquist. Now Edina gets it and sends it deep. One of the players on Edina changing. Now Lee on the near side. Fed Hall is working his way into the Edina zone. Elmquist gets a hold of it, got it to Hall. We got it to Lee, took a shot, goes in! Lee with the goal! Lee scores for Eden Prairie, puts Eden Prairie up by 1. That is what they needed. Little help from Elmquist and Hall. .13:21 left in the first. Dobchuk took the draw. Now Edina working their way in. Takes a shot. Erickson with the save, and he holds it. They did not start the clock there. Stop the clock. The shot from the blue line went wide. Shot, Erickson with the save. Dobchuk tries to feed Elliott. Elliott trying to move forward. Edina grabs a hold of the loose puck and working their way on the rush. Errant pass. Edina sends it back. Moten able to send it deep into the Edina zone. Peterson tried to keep it in. Hall trying to work some magic, and Edina is offsides. So I'll bring the puck drop right here. No, right over here. 12:39 left in the first. Eden Prairie up by 1 against their nemesis. Conrad back to Segfeld over to Adams, who gets it up to Hall. Edina poke checks it away. Peterson slaps it in on net. Stick save by the Edina goalie. Conrad coming in hard. Edina cross ice. And that should be icing. No, it's not icing. Edina still with possession, feeds the line. Sends it deep, but Hall intercepts. Hall cross ice. Trying to hit Conrad into the zone, and they're saying offsides on that one. So puck drop right here. 12:08 left in the first. I'm going to say it again. Eden Prairie up by 1. Dobchuk took the draw. Edina. Long pass. Intercepted by Eden Prairie. Lee with the puck now. Lee coming in, takes a shot. Stick save. Wagner to Elmquist. Now down deep. Knocked around the boards, and Edina tried to exit the zone. Dobchuk gets pinned to the boards, and Edina sends it out of the zone, out of the rink. So a puck drop will be in the Edina zone. Dobchuk taking the draw. Edina back behind their net. Coming across the neutral zone, Tucker on it. Tucker grabs it behind the end line and then gets it knocked off his stick. Wagner there trying to hack at it. And Wagner sends it to the other side, I believe. Wagner gets pinned to the... No, Moten got pinned to the wall, and Eden Prairie able to clear it. Lee on the forecheck. Edina on the rush. Elliott tried to get in the way. Wagner chips it to the boards. Edina trying to keep it low. Sylvia fighting for it. Edina coming into the Eden Prairie zone. Reverses direction. Sylvia brings it around back the other way. Edina player there able to pick up the puck and sends it low again. A couple of players hacking at it, got it out of the zone. Hall trying to work on it. Hall tries zinging it in. Sylvia on the forecheck. Edina clears the zone. Miller got it to Elliott. Sylvia working on the forecheck. Now Edina coming back the other way. Miller chips it off the wall, gets it out of the zone. These say no offsides. Dobchuk trying to work it. Peterson gets there and knocks it further down into the zone. Edina back behind their net. Segfeld rings it around the back of the Edina net and fighting for it. It's at the wall. Moten, or at the blue line. Moten sent it deep. Now back behind the net, tried centering. Peterson tried to center. And Edina grabs it and working their way into the Eden Prairie zone, takes a shot. Erickson with the save. Knocked to the corner. Now it's centered. Another shot goes off, deflected off of a defensive stick. Peterson chips it up the wall. Dobchuk tried to hit Conrad. Goes cross ice, gets it to Dobchuk. Working his way in, gets a little activity. Segfeld keeps it in. Peterson takes a shot, goes off, hit a post. It's right out in front. Dobchuk tried taking a swing at it. Adams tried to keep it in the zone. Now Edina coming in, 2-on-1. Try to cross ice pass. That was a little too hot. Eden Prairie coming back the other way. Peterson gets it to Lee. Lee takes a shot. Deflected off the defender. Edina tried a stretch pass. Segfeld cut that off. Now Hall working his way into the zone. Hall gets pinned to the boards. Now sent it deep behind the end line. And Edina is working their way out. Puck's rolling, no icing. Adams gets there. Gets it over to Tucker, and Tucker wings it around to Elmquist, who chips it out of the zone. And Hall on the puck. Hall working his way in, gets knocked to the boards. The Edina player picks up the puck deep in their zone. Cross ice pass. Edina working into the Eden Prairie zone, tries taking a shot, goes off of Tucker's equipment. Wagner tried to pick it up. Edina centers right up in front. Oh, another shot saved by Erickson. Great save by Erickson. And tried to clear the zone. Wagner chips it back behind the net. Tucker fanned on the pass. Now Edina with it. Takes a shot. Went wide of the net. And that ended up outside the rink, I think. 7:13 left in the first period. Again, Eden Prairie up by 1. Puck drop in the Eden Prairie zone. Dot check with the draw. Edina gets it on their stick. Miller wraps it around the near side. Sylvia on it. Edina ends up at the line. Now in the high slot, takes a shot towards the net, wide. Now it's sent back towards Erickson, and he's able to cover and hold it. Hey, Charlie Peterson, how are you? 6:59 left in the first period. Eden Prairie up by 1. Hall taking the draw. Adams wraps it around, looking for Conrad. Conrad fans on the pass. Edina keeps it in. Adams on it, back behind the Eden Prairie net. Peterson tries to move it along. Gets caught up a little bit, and that ends up outside the zone. Edina all the way into the Eden Prairie zone. Adams on it. Adams shifted ahead to Peterson, who tried to hit Conrad a little too far for him. Conrad's hustling in, trying to track that puck. And Edina chips it out of the zone. Segfeld on it. Cross ice. Hit Adams. Paul trying to work on it. Gets it into the Edina zone. Eden Prairie's changing personnel. Segfeld defending. The shot saved by Erickson. And it's out of the zone briefly. A lot of action, a lot of hard shots coming Erickson's way. 5:54 left in the first period. Dobchuk taking the draw. Elmquist gets it back, but Edina intercepts it. Edina in the near corner, tried centering. Went off a defender's stick. Elmquist trying to gather it. Now Tucker brings it around. Elmquist gets a hold of it. Cross ice, hits Lee. Lee sends it towards the Edina net and shoveled away by the Edina goalie. Now it's running around the far side and pass a little too far for the Edina player. They're saying no icing. Erickson furthers it along to the far corner. Edina keeps it in, takes a shot, and gloved by Erickson, and he holds it. 5:13 left in the first period. Again, Eden Prairie up by 1. Eden Prairie's up by 1. Let's make it 2. All on the draw. Tucker brings it around the near side, ends up outside the zone. Edina sends it back into the Eden Prairie zone. Wagner on it. Tried to hit Elliott, but ended up in his skates. Sylvia gets knocked to the wall. Tucker ends up with the puck. Tucker hit Hall, who tried to pass it. Edina coming back in. Sends it to the far corner. Now it's at the line. Hit a defender. Elliott. And Wagner catches up with it. Brings it around. Moten. Back to Wagner. Up to Elliott. Puck still didn't clear the zone. Wagner lays the hit into the Edina player. Now Edina with the puck. Gets it knocked away. And Eden Prairie able to clear the zone. Now Edina sends it back in. And Edina working their way back in. Wagner chips it up the wall. Edina keeps it in. Dobchuk works around the player and hits the ref. What is the call there? Not sure. 3:46 left in the first period. Eden Prairie up by 1. Dobchuk with the draw. Loose puck. Edina whirls and sends it in. Edina tries to center. No, tried a sweeping shot that did not make it past the defender. Conrad trying to work on it. Edina heading back the other way. Takes a shot towards the net. It was deflected. Erickson with the save. Peterson with Conrad. Conrad was trying to lead himself, but the Edina defenseman caught up to it. Peterson tried to track one down. Now a shot went off of Moulton's skate. Moulton chips it around. Miller. Cross ice to Lee. Lee left it. And Edina working their way back in. Goes cross ice. Lee grabs it. Sends it towards the net, or just wide of the net, and Hall gets it. Takes a shot, tries to go near side, but blockered away by the Edina goalie. That should be offside. No, it's not. Edina working back into the Eden Prairie zone. Edina tries centering. Shot saved by Erickson. Adams tried to wrap it around. Ends up at the line. Sent back down. Now he Nevers with it. Takes a shot. Blockered by... That's offside. Blockered by Erickson, I was going to say. So puck drop right in front of us here. 2:05 left in the first. Eden Prairie, 1-0. Edina with the being down. Paul gets it back to Adams, goes cross ice. Got it to Segfeld. Elmquist fighting for it. Segfeld sends it all the way down into the Edina zone. Lee on the forecheck. Edina reverses direction. Working his way out. Segfeld on it. Now Adams defending. Edina had a great chance there. Now right out front. Another shot saved by Erickson. Ends up on his rear. And Dobchuk able to get it out of the blue paint. Lee over to Elmquist, who chips it in. Eden Prairie is changing personnel. Edina on the puck. Cross ice pass. And Edina sends it almost on net. Tucker reverses direction. Backhands it. Sylvia trying to collect the puck. Now Tucker back behind the end line. Edina keeps it low. Dobchuk takes the body. Edina takes a quick shot. Goes off of defender's shin pad. Edina back to collect the puck in their own zone. Edina on the rush. Takes a shot. Erickson with a great glove save, and he holds it. 35.3 seconds left in the first period. Hall with the draw. Moulton gets knocked off the puck. Edina centers. Peterson there. Knocks it up to Conrad, who's working his way in. Conrad with a chance. Takes a shot towards the net. Went wide. Peterson chips it to Conrad, who took a shot. Glove save, or blocker saved by the Edina goalie. 13 seconds left. Hall's able to get it to Miller. Miller chips it out of the zone. Edina sends it back in. Moten tried to hit Conrad, but Edina sent it deep, and that's the end of the period. So Eden Prairie wins this period, 1-0. Fun to see. We're going to take a minute. No, actually, we're going to take a minute, I guess. So some good hard playing by Eden Prairie, knocking pucks off sticks and active on the forecheck. So it's fun to see. How's it going? You want in?
Well, I'm just gonna ask these guys something. Hey, John. Yeah, 14-7 if you want to add that to your broadcast. Got that for you. Stats.
Edina has 14.
Yeah. Thank you.
Shots on goal, 14-7 in favor of Edina. Goals in the net, 1 for Eden Prairie and 0 for Edina. Now everybody breaks the huddle. Goalies change sides. Erickson. Nice performance in the first period. All his boys grateful for his performance. We're ready to start the second period. 15 minutes on the clock. Edina gets a hold of it, sends it back to the D. Shot goes over the net along the far side. Conrad over to Peterson. Hits Dobchuk on the move. Dobchuk has Conrad. Dobchuk working his way in. Goes in! Dobchuk with a goal! Dobchuk 10 seconds into the second period scores for Eden Prairie. Puts Eden Prairie up by 2. Excellent. Good to have a little distance. Dobchuk went blocker side, almost top shelf. Paul with the draw. Kicks it over to Lee. He's tracking it down and knocks it into the Eden Prairie zone. Eden Prairie on it. Elmquist on the forecheck. Lee takes a swipe at it, wide of the net. I think he'd hit a defender's stick. Edina working their way out of the zone. Tries a stretch pass. Wagner on it. Gets knocked over. Tried centering. Edina keeping it in the zone. Tucker on it. Now the line's fed. Now shot over the net. Lee trying to hack at it. And it's rung around the near side. Tucker wraps it around. Lee chops it out of the zone. Elmquist on the forecheck. Paul's able to grab the puck. That was offsides. But no one saw it, I guess. And that's going to be icing on Edina. That was offsides. So puck drop into the Edina zone. Dobchuk taking the draw. Miller slaps it further into the zone. Another stretch pass intercepted by Miller, and Eden Prairie sends it in. Edina cross ice. Chips it out of the zone. Moten tried to stop the progress of the guy and tried centering. Moten sends it back behind the net. Miller chips it out to Elliott, who got it to Dobchuk, goes cross ice, tried to hit Sylvia, a little too far for him. Edina on it. No icing. 13:09 left in the period. Edina has to go back and regroup. Sylvia on the forecheck. Elliott able to chip it away. Elliott with a chance. At the boards. Had Sylvia with him. Oh, it's still trying to work it. Hall gets a hold of it, takes a shot, saved by the Edina goalie. And Edina chips it out of the zone. That might be icing. It is. 12:34 left in the second period. Eden Prairie up by 2. Eden Prairie came to play today. Hall taking the draw. Edina gets it on their stick. Hall from behind, able to wrangle that puck, and Conrad tries to lay a hit into an Edina player. Up the wall and cross ice. Adams defending. The shot saved by Erickson. Rebound right out in front, and Erickson makes an incredible glove save. Erickson's playing out of his head. Hall taking the draw. Adams wraps it around. Gets Conrad working his way in. Tried to go across ice to Peterson. Conrad gets a hold of the puck in the high slot. Peterson with the goal! Peterson, top shelf. Scores. Eden Prairie up by 3. I think Dobchuk dropped. No, who was that? Not sure who had that assist, but the assist was great. Dobchuk with the draw. Dobchuk removed from the face-off circle. Lee on it. Lee goes forward, sends it into the Edina zone. Edina there first. Sends it backwards, but Lee fell down and shovels it along the near side. Elmquist tried to center for Dobchuk, but Edina coming in. A shot from the point goes wide. Edina tried to center it. Elmquist trying to get in the way, and Edina scores. 11:25 left in the second period. Edina put it in the net. That makes it 1-3. 3-1 in favor of Eden Prairie. I'm great. How are you? You're the enemy. You're supposed to be on that side.
But, you know I love your voice. I love all these boys.
Paul taking the draw. Elliott chips it along. Elliott takes a shot, gloved by the Edina goalie, unheld. Paul taking the draw. I was kidding. You can stay there. You're not in my way. I was kidding. Paul fighting for it in the near corner. Edina gets it out of the zone. In the neutral zone, cross ice. Hits Nevers. Fighting for it back behind the net, Miller. Edina trying to center. Edina gets it on their stick, tried to wheel and fire. Sylvia got a stick on it briefly. Puck's in a dangerous zone. But Moten Sends it into the Edina zone. Eden Prairie change of personnel. Trying a long stretch pass. Now tried to center. Dobchuk got his skates in the way. Fighting for it on the near side. Shot from the point, gloved by Erickson and held. What number's your kid again?
27.
27. Excellent. Donna tries taking a shot. Peterson grabs a hold of the puck. Knocks it up to Dobchuk, who gets it to Conrad, and that's offsides on Dobchuk. So puck drop will be right here. Dobchuk taking the draw. Peterson gets Dobchuk working his way in. Edina grabs a hold of the loose puck. Segfeld got a stick on it. Peterson too. Segfeld again. Now it's out in front of Erickson. And that goes in. Dobchuk ends up behind Erickson. Somehow they got it in. 9:37 left in the second. Edina making a comeback, 3-2. Okay, Eden Prairie, let's go. Hall with the draw. Edina with into the Eden Prairie zone. That's offsides. We'll bring it back out to the far dot, I believe. Right outside the Eden Prairie zone. Hall taking the draw. Edina tries hacking at it. Working their way into the Eden Prairie zone. Lee grabs a hold of it, working his way into the Edina zone. Sharp stop. Cross ice to Hall. Tries feeding the line. A little too slow for Wagner to pick it up. Zone was cleared though. Tucker cross ice into the Edina zone. Hall trying to wrangle his way in. Hall does it. Hall still with possession. Tries feeding the line. Wagner sends it back to Hall. Ends up on Lee's. Takes the shot. Saved by the Edina goalie. And long stretch pass, and that's offsides. Dave's raising his voice to get the boys rolling here. Hall taking the draw. Ends up on Moten's stick, who chips it out of the zone. Dobchuk gets in the way briefly. Elliott as well. Miller working on it. Dobchuk to Elliott, who sends it deep. Sylvie on the forecheck. Dobchuk there as well. Elliott gets in the way of a pass. Ends up outside the Edina zone, and they're coming in on the rush. Nevers tries getting it right in front of the net. There's a pad save by Erickson. Dobchuk chips it ahead. Elliott working his way in. Elliott gets nailed to the boards. Moten getting in the way. Now Conrad up to Peterson. Peterson into the zone. Peterson down to Conrad. He chips it towards the net. Conrad still with it. Tries sending it back behind the net, but Edina cuts that off and works their way through neutral ice. Sent it up towards the net. Erickson shovels it away, and Adams. Peterson got knocked hard into the board. Segfeld reverses direction. Segfeld trying to clear his way. Puck sent towards the net and saved by Erickson. He holds it for a puck drop in the Eden Prairie zone. 6:53 left in the second period. Hall with the draw. Edina tried to center. Now they feed the line. Puck's right out front. Peterson tries a little back check. Peterson tried to slap it. And Edina keeps it low. Adams gets knocked to the boards. Edina with the puck, tries centering. Erickson with the save. It's still loose out front. And Edina keeps it in the zone. Now a chance for Conrad. Conrad. Cross ice, hit it. Adams. Hall back to Adams. Adams tried to go back to Hall. Spurgeon now with the puck. Into the zone, takes a shot, saved by Erickson. Lee grabs a hold of the loose puck and try to stretch pass. Stopped by an Edina player. Edina working their way into the Eden Prairie zone. Goes off of Adams' skate. Tried centering. Hall grabs it. Tries chipping it up the wall. Edina keeps it in down low. And sent towards Erickson. Went through the blue paint, but wasn't aimed at the net. Adams able to cut off the pass and shovels it up. Almquist nicks it forward. Lee tries to grab it. Edina able to gain possession and get it out of their zone, goes cross ice. That is offside, if I've ever seen an offside. 5:03 left in the second period, 3-2. Dobchuk taking the draw. Almquist and Lee on either side. Almquist got it back to Tucker. Went D to D. Dobchuk tried to do a move right at the blue line. Edina sends it around to the half wall. Lee there to challenge that. Now cross ice. Edina working their way through neutral into the Eden Prairie zone. Tried centering and it shot, but it hit the outside of the net. And Tucker brings it around, ends up at the line, and gloved by Erickson and held. .427 left in the second period. Eden Prairie up by 1. Hall on the draw. Edina gets a hold of the puck briefly. Sylvia knocks it ahead for Elliott. Edina working into the Eden Prairie zone, takes a long shot, goes high and wide. Hall chips it forward. Sylvia able to clear the zone. Sylvia with the chance, bouncing puck into the Edina zone. Sylvia still working on it. Now in the far corner. Edina ends up with it and working their way up. Try to backhand shot. Elliott Erickson ended up on his back outside the goal. But Hall able to work his way into the Edina zone. Edina player, defenseman gets in his way. Ooh, Edina player tried to go cross ice. Conrad able to pick it off. Conrad working his way in. Tries taking a shot. I think it was saved by the Edina goalie. Edina sends it all the way into the Eden Prairie zone. Adams gets working on it along with Dobchuk now. Now a cross ice pass. Dobchuk collects it, goes cross ice again to Peterson. Peterson sends it. Oh, the goal is off its moorings. Great chance for Dobchuk with the feed from Peterson. Edina clears the zone. Hall collects the puck. Edina still with possession. Adams gets a stick on it. Conrad gets knocked down, but the zone's cleared. And sent back in. Erickson got on it. Touched it a little bit. Now at the line. A shot. Pad saved by Erickson. Made it all the way through that mess of people in front of him. Hall. To Elmquist. Elmquist got it slapped away. And that's offsides. All right. Long pass, and that's going to be icing. Trying to hit Elmquist on the run. Saw a puck drop in the Eden Prairie zone. 1:43 left in the second period. Dobchuk gets his skating away, and that puck was high in the air briefly. Tucker keeps it going around. Elmquist is on it. Elmquist trying to collect the puck. Dobchuk helping him. Now Tucker with it back behind the net. Tucker gets knocked off the puck. Lee able to grab it and chips it forward, gets it out of his zone. Edina working their way in, but Elmquist knocked it up to Lee. Into the zone. Lee reverses direction. Sends it back down to Elmquist. And Edina brings it around the net and working their way on the rush into the Eden Prairie zone in the high slot. Still working his way in, all the way down behind the net. And Eden Prairie gets it out to the line. Lee takes the body, and Adams chips it up to Peterson, but that was intercepted. Now another shot, saved by Erickson. Edina still with possession, sent it seam pass, and no one was home. Now Peterson with a chance, if he can catch up with it. Peterson takes a shot, glove save. Peterson was hooked. I think they're going for the...
11 seconds to go. Good God.
I think they're making a point not to make any calls. Sylvia with the draw. Edina chips it out of the zone. Moten on it. Moten chips it around the back of the net. Miller tried to collect it. Edina gets a hold of it, and that's the end of the period. So Eden Prairie, after 2, is up by 1. Good hard game for Eden Prairie right now. Working hard. So we're going to clear the ice. Both teams are going to go off. And we'll take a break. Lead having a conversation with the refs, and where's that hooking call? But no such luck. So I'm going to take a little voice break, and you can watch the Zamboni going round and round and round. We are back at it. Players are finding their way back onto the ice. There's Erickson. I see him. Had a great couple of periods. Eden Prairie still up by 1. Eden Prairie coming out, stretching out. Edina's out. Are you going to give me my shots on goal for the second period?
We're at 27-14 for the game.
27 shots on goal for Edina, 14 for Eden Prairie. Excellent. Eden Prairie came out to play a good game tonight, and they've shown it. A lot of forechecking, a lot of challenges of those Edina players trying to find the right pass that didn't connect. Hornets are ready to go. There's been no penalties in this game. There were a few opportunities for some. So Erickson finding his goal. And we're ready to start the period. Adams with the puck. No offense. Edina back in their own zone. Circles around the back of the net. Peterson and Dobchuk were on the forecheck. Now cross-ice pass. Edina working into the Eden Prairie zone. Centered. Segfeld got a stick on it, and now he's on the rush. Peterson at the point. Takes a shot. Goes off a defender's shin pad or something. Now Nevers coming in. And Nevers with the pass, ties it up. 39 seconds into the third period. 3-3 game. So Edina comes out firing. Gets one in on Erickson. And the Edina fans are beside themselves. Hall with the draw. Wagner chasing down the puck. Over to Tucker. Tucker reverses direction. Back to Wagner. Eden Prairie's moving backwards into their zone. Tucker back to Wagner. Edina gets a hold of it right out in front. Saved by Erickson. Another shot went right in front of the goal. Elmquist able to chip it out and sends it all the way down. That is icing. So Edina fans are jacked up a little bit. 13:51 left in the third. Tie ball game, 3-3. Hall with the draw. Tucker tries to clear the zone. Edina player gloves it and drops it down. Spurgeon in the slot takes a shot. Went off of Wagner's shin, which hurt him. Edina on the rush. Now a shot, saved by Erickson. Wagner knocks it back behind the Eden Prairie net. Now Elmquist able to clear the zone. Edina grabs the puck. Edina is offsides by a mile. Puck drop will be on the far dot. 13:16 left in the third. Drop check with the draw. Edina into the Eden Prairie zone. Sylvia got a stick on it. Now it's back behind the net. Moten tries going cross ice. Edina cuts that off. Moten ships it into the Edina zone. Drop check on the forecheck. Edina clears the zone. Miller hustling back. Edina player just a little too quick for him. Ends up in the far corner. Dobchuk got it to Sylvia. Now Moten with it. Tried to hit Dobchuk. Dobchuk shoveled it back to Moten, a little too far though. Tried a stretch pass. Erickson shovels it to the far side. Now cross ice, no one home. And Conrad on the forecheck. Into the Eden Prairie zone. Peterson trying to get in the way. Conrad in the far corner. No, that was Adams in the far corner. Now at the line, the shot. Erickson with the save. Conrad chips it up. Got it to Pete. Tried to hit Peterson. Edina got there first. Hall brings it into the Edina zone. Took a shot. Saved by the Edina goalie. Now it's in the near side corner. In the Edina zone. Now centered. Peterson tried taking a swipe at it. Conrad does, and it goes in the net. Conrad with a goal. Conrad bouncing puck into the Edina goal. I think the Edina goalie made the save, but the puck ended up bouncing over his shoulder and into the goal. So Eden Prairie back up by 1, 4-3. Hall with the draw. Edina with the puck. Adams on it. Adams gets pinched to the boards. Hall able to grab the loose puck. Hall tried to hit Peterson, but it was cut off by an Edina player. Now Edina working their way back into the zone. Backhand across Erickson's view. Segfeld brings around the back of the net. Peterson on it. And pass it up to Hall, who got it past the defenseman. Edina working their way back out. Elmquist tried to stop that progress. And Edina sends it deep. Back behind the Eden Prairie net. Hall chips it forward. Lee sent it forward as well, but Edina was able to grab it. Took a one-timer. Tucker to Elmquist. Up to Lee. Lee lost the handle on the puck. Edina headed back the other way. Now puck sent out of the zone. Elmquist gets a hold of it. Now back to Tucker. Tucker dusting off the puck a little bit. Wagner sent it to center ice, and Lee sends it into the Edina zone. Dobchuk tried a backhand to hit the goalie. I think he did. Edina cross ice pass into the Eden Prairie zone. Tried centering. A slap shot goes in. Top shelf. Ties it up 4-4. 9:42 left in the third period. Over Erickson's glove. So Edina ties it up. Hall with the draw. Rolling puck in on the Edina goalie. Eden Prairie with it. Goes cross ice. Miller sends it deep again. There we've got our first penalty of the game on Edina. Late hit on Miller. Number 17 headed to the box. So that'll put Eden Prairie on the power play. 9:26 left in the third period. Conrad taking the draw. He's got Segfeld, Peterson, Adams, and Dobchuk out there. Got the 2 minutes on the board, and here we go. Adams. Peterson to Adams. Adams lost the handle on the puck. Gets knocked to the boards. Chips it around the boards. Tried to hit Peterson. Not fast enough. And now Edina on the breakaway. Coming in on Erickson. Takes the shot. Puts it in. Low post. Far post. Edina takes the lead 5-4 with 9:08 left in the third period. On the shorthanded goal. That gets the Edina parents fired up. Segfeld chips it into the Edina zone. Segfeld with the chance. Got it to Conrad, now to Dobchuk. Back to Conrad. Takes a shot, goes off the defender's stick. It's back behind the net. Segfeld picks it up. Got it to Peterson, back to Segfeld. Back to Peterson. Over to Dobchuk. Down to Conrad. Now to Dobchuk. Conrad to Dobchuk in the slot, takes a shot. And dives, the Edina goalie dives and covers up the puck. 1:10 left in the Eden Prairie power play. So the puck drop will be in the Edina zone. Conrad taking the draw. Gets it to Peterson. Peterson sends it low. Now it's up at the point. Now a shot towards the net. Goes off of a defender's skate. Conrad tried to keep it in the zone. Dobchuk gets it to Peterson. A little too far for him. Edina sends it into the Eden Prairie zone. Dobchuk. Fighting for it in the Eden Prairie zone still. Looks like Edina's going to get to the puck in the far corner. Peterson tries to stop progression. Now Lee. Now a shot. Hall blocked it. And Eden Prairie able to clear the zone. Edina sends it deep. No icing. Moten back to collect it. 8 seconds left in the Eden Prairie power play. Moten reverses direction. Up to Sylvia. To Lee. Into the zone. Lee tries a shot. Goes off the defender's stick. Edina collects the puck. Lee able to chip it back behind the net. Holmquist tried sending it towards the net. Now we have a race. Moten was able to track him down. Lee sends it around the back of the net. Moten trying to chase it down. Edina at the line, takes a shot, goes over the net. Lee sends it out to center ice. Edina right back in. Edina circling around. Lee knocks him into the boards. Still fighting for it. Tucker there, along with 2 Edina players. Elmquist chipped it out to Lee, who tried to send it in, but went off the defender's shin pad or skate. Centering pass, deflected. Conrad got in the way. Conrad to Wagner, sends across ice, hits Hall. Now to Conrad. Hall gets knocked down. Conrad trying to control the puck. Eden Prairie's going on the power play in a second here. There we go. So Eden Prairie gets another opportunity. 5:40 left in the third period. Puck dropped in the Edina zone. Dyer, number 6, going to the box for 2 minutes. Puck drop on the far dot. Conrad taking it. Got Peterson Adams out there, along with Segseld. Edina clears the zone. That's coming in on net, though. Erickson nudges it away. Adams on it. Adams chips it up, tried to hit Peterson. Peterson able to work it through. Edina sends it backwards. Now Adams brings it around the net. Dobchuk tries to cause some havoc. Now Adams feeds the line. Peterson sends it towards the net, high in the air, and into the netting. 1:29 left in the third period. 5-4 game. Edina with the lead. Conrad taking the draw again. Dobchuk takes a quick shot and glove. McConnell knocked Dobchuk on his back end. Conrad taking the draw again. Ends up on Peterson's stick. Sends it down low. Adams collects it back behind the net. Conrad feeds Dobchuk down to Peterson. Peterson takes a shot. I think he was trying to hit a corner. And Edina collects the loose puck, working their way across neutral ice. Dobchuk tried to nudge it up to Conrad. Conrad gets a hold of it. Tried to work around a defenseman. And Edina sends it deep again. 47 seconds left in the Eden Prairie power play. Edina putting on a lot of forecheck pressure. Now Lee working across neutral. Chips it along the boards. Lee still with the puck. Lee gets knocked on, and Edina's going to the box again. So that'll put Eden Prairie on a 5-3 game for the next 27 seconds. 4:06 left in the game. 5-on-3 for the next 27 seconds. Hall taking the draw. Got it to Sylvia, now over to Moten. Moten takes a shot, goes off the defender's leg pad. Moten still with the puck. Sylvia, Moten shoot. Moten takes a shot, goes off the defender's stick. Lee to Sylvia, back to Lee. Cross ice to Elmquist. Elmquist takes a shot, tries to go far side. Saved by the Edina goalie. Now it's 5-on-4 hockey. And Edina clears the zone.
Go! There you go!
Erickson looks hurt there. He got up though. Lee cross ice. Hits Sylvia. Sylvia to Peterson. Shot. One-timer. Save. Dobchuk takes another shot with the save. Conrad gets there first, and Edina clears it all the way down. That's going to be icing. 2:55 left in the game. 50 seconds left on the Eden Prairie power play. Conrad taking the draw. Edina grabs the puck back behind the net, chips it off the wall, and sends it all the way down. So that'll be icing again. Bring the puck back down to the Edina zone. Conrad with the draw. Peterson over to Dobchuk. Quick shot. Saved by the Edina goalie. Adams to Peterson. Back to Adams. Adams tries to get it to Starfeld. He goes in. Conrad with the goal. Conrad. Starfeld deflected it. Conrad got it in the goal. Makes it 5-5 game. That was a power play goal. 2:31 left in the game. 5-5 game. Let's go EP. Dobchuk with the draw. Edina dumps it deep into the Eden Prairie zone. Tucker trying to work it. Dobchuk does catch up with it and gets it back to Wagner, who chips it along. The Dasher, shot towards the goal, and Tucker cuts that off. Conrad tries to go cross ice to hit Peterson. Edina clears the zone. Wagner chips it in, and that's offsides. Saying puck drop right in the center ice. 1:59 left in the third period. Paul taking the draw. Lee gets a hold of it into the Edina zone. Lee puts on the brakes. Takes the shot. Lee with the goal! Oh, Lee, don't do that. It's a bad move. Lee with the goal. 1:52 left in the third period. Six-5 game, Eden Prairie. Edina working it into the Eden Prairie zone. Lee gets a hold of it. It's to Elmquist. Elmquist sends it deep, and that ends up outside the rink. So the puck drop will be on the where will the puck drop be? It'll be at center ice. .140 left in the third period. Edina grabs a hold of the puck, sends it deep. Erickson tried to make a stop. Centered. Lee got a stick on it. Edina keeps it low. Looking for a centering pass. Edina still with possession. Tried centering. Hall able to get a hold of the puck briefly, and now a shot saved by Erickson. Almquist chips it ahead, but Edina keeps it in. Tucker trying to flip it out. 1 minute left in the game. Edina with possession of the puck here. Looking for a shot. Takes one. Elmquist able to clear the zone, but that might be icing. And Edina has pulled their goalie. 48.6 seconds left in the game. Puck drop in the Eden Prairie zone. Goalie still pulled. Dobchuk with the draw. Edina tries to turn and shoot. Dobchuk slams it around. Conrad tried to catch up with it first. Edina trying to work their way into the zone. Conrad sends it on its way. Conrad with a hat trick. Conrad. 7-5, 26.3 seconds left in the game. Separator goal. Can they hold on? Can they hold on? Puck drop. Edina put their goalie back in. Peterson able to cut that off, sends it deep. 15 seconds left in the game. Dobchuk takes a shot, saved by the Edina goalie. I don't think he even saw that coming. Edina chips it off the plexiglass, and that's the end of the game. Eden Prairie with a big win. Huge win for Eden Prairie. 7-5. Take care. Have a good one. You know what that guy said?
No.
Enjoy your 8-game win season. That's an Edina guy for you.
Who said that?
One of the Edina guy that was sitting right here. Jerk. Eden Prairie with the win. 7-5. Thank you very much. Pulls it off against Edina. So we'll leave it at that. Congratulations to the Eden Prairie team. And until next time, we'll see you around the block.